There you go. Okay.
Okay. Miracle Man. What was the name of the Spider-Man
Give me the other one.
thing?
This is Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Number 8.
but what was the name of it?
Spider-Man.
Mom, what was
Number
the
9, Maxed Out.
maxed out?
The little
Spider-Man Maxed Out.
and number 10.
Also maxed out. This is a review of that and the two and the one Miracle. Those
That
three
means they were
Spider-Men,
all.
they were all Marvel.
Alright.
Okay. Okay. Which, for those of you who don't watch my channel on a regular basis, you'll know that is rare for me because I don't know. I don't particularly like Marvel since it's turned into Disney Part 2. But and I don't think we're going to get a crossover. But in the story Maxed Out, which starts in number 8, you see that we might have people left over from the crossover. I know he appeared at the end of the latest Spider-Man event, which I didn't pick up. But at the same time, just the name alone was enough to get me on board. I'm talking about the shared character of Spider-Boy that both Marvel and DC share because they were invented in a amalgam timeline. An event where Marvel met DC. Actually, to be fair, they didn't meet. They more or less fought for the existence of their worlds. And the event was called Marvel DC or DC Marvel, depending on the issue you picked up. I've been saying for years they need to do another crossover. I just hope that Spider-Boy is a sign that they're thinking about it. Or at least talking about it. I know the last Spider-Man event had something to do with the many timelines of Spider-Man. And I know that Spider-Boy in this doesn't remember his home timeline. He swears that this timeline is his home and yada yada yada. But it's not. I mean, I don't care that it's not the same kid. I'm saying he's using that name, therefore They are intentionally invoking Spider-Boy from the 90s, and they're expecting people like me to pick it up. And to him, the story may have already happened. The character. He doesn't seem to give out details that preclude him from being Spider-Boy from the 90s. All he says is that he met Electro before, just like in this book, and that Spider-Man's sense went haywire, just like in this book. There was references to the movies. There was references to Spider-Man 800, which I picked up. But do I remember what happened in it? No. Apparently Norman Osborn is good now, which we don't know why he's good. We don't remember. But he's good, and it's Norman, so I don't trust him. Sorry. I know you have a time-displaced Spider-Boy running around, but that still doesn't... Two heroes does not make the whole Norman Osborn thing okay. And by the end of the story, Spider-Boy's feeling kind of hurt. He's like, well, I can't believe I live in a timeline that Spider-Man trusts Norman Osborn more than he trusts me. And I can kind of get on board with that. But at the same time, if a kid came along claiming to be my long-lost ancestor, I don't know. I kind of turn my head and go, huh? So, yeah. And he's on the cover for the next one, so they may patch things up. But covers notoriously lie, kids. I do mean kids, because adults should know better. Covers lie all the time. If you've been picking up comic books as often as I do, yeah, you get, like, Venom being your ally, or a glimpse into the next one, or, like, um, a dead Batman on one, or, like, just covers lie all the time. I have a few more in mind, but I could just go on and on about it, but just trust me. Covers is like the primary device, because the first thing you look at when you're picking up a comic book is the cover. You see that Spider-Man's getting zapped on the cover. You don't see why or even how it may fit in. First thing the kid sees is the cover. So, Yeah, that's why they lie all the time. What did I think of the overall storyline? I'd give it a 4 because it had the references and it had little tags of where you can pick up the book, but they didn't do a good job explaining, okay, this is how we got from being Ben Riley Spider-Man to Peter Parker Spider-Man again, and he's upset about how he remembers some timeline with Uncle Ben, and he likes Norman now. And we're just gonna reference the movie just because we can. I mean, I can get behind people referencing the movie, but you gotta explain more in case a person hasn't picked up Spider-Man in, I don't know, a couple years. For me, it's less than that, but like I said, last time I picked up a Spider-Man book, Ben Riley was still Spider-Man. But you gotta remember, people don't always pick it up on a regular basis, being that your book comes out weekly or monthly. It's one of the bigger books to come out. I don't remember. But anyway, my prediction for the storyline is they're going to try to say I'm wrong and try to say that Bailey isn't from the future or isn't an altered Spider Boy in some state. They will completely deny that he knows about the DC universe, and it will be something stupid. But as of right now, it feels like they are writing the character in such a way that it could be. And I like that. I like the idea of a Wally West character showing up mid Barry Allen's career and him being like, no, get away from me. Yeah. My prediction is that he probably doesn't know about the DC universe. That if it ties into the next book we have on the list at all, it's gonna be like, oh hi Miracle Man. Next book's Miracle Man. It's not gonna be like, oh Bailey, by the way, here's home. No. And you aren't gonna get him to meet or know who Mayday Parker is, for example. They won't know him. They'll be like, we don't know who this Bailey kid is. We're sorry. And then Spider-Man would be like, who are you? Pardon me. And then Mayday would go into a whole thing. But because you have to explain who Mayday is every time because people like me who only pick up Spider-Man occasionally. Um, Simple fix would be have Peter go to Doctor Strange and actually have him sort out, okay, who this kid is, but they won't do that. Not for another couple issues, at the very least. Um, at the end of this issue, you see that his his help. You see that his spider sense is freaking out, right? Well, that is kind of what I was talking about earlier, that Bailey seems to remember an event that either he arrived in the middle of or happened differently in his timeline. But that Electro fight, doesn't happen till thank you, number 10. So to lie and put it on the cover of number 8, that's just more of what I was talking about. No, it doesn't happen in here. Not till the Electro doesn't show up till the very end of the book. Yeah.
That's number 9. Fight.
It's like, so if they had anything planned for Spider-Boy,
that's 10.
If they had anything planned for Spider-Boy, it's not going to be till at least number 13. That's my prediction.
Okay.
Because it looks like they're all happy and crap on the cover, but
He says, that where I have had a sidekick, but we know there is no we. We're done. So number 11.
it looks like they're happy and crap on the cover.
Looks like he's just
That never happens. There's no goblin glider, and Norman doesn't try to kill him. That is a goblin glider on the cover, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't. Anyway. Yeah, I'm ready to do Miracle Man now.
Yeah. Miracle Man.
Miracle Man. Cool cover, means nothing, just the way it should be. Beautiful art. Mom?
What?
I'll give you the book.
You want me to flip through it for you?
Yeah. I explained to the people at home that I think Miracle Man's gonna, after he fixes whatever's going wrong with young Miracle Man,
Mm-hmm.
he's going to meet up with the people at in the Marvel universe after he's done examining reality or other stories, and you kind of get two stories because, like I said,
Yeah, you do, kind of. You start out with
young Miracle Man and
what's that, what lies beneath, and then your second story is why, part 2.
why.
Part 2, and that's not young. That's the old Miracle Man.
No, that's just Miracle Man. This is young Miracle Man.
Oh, that one.
His secret identity is literally called Young Miracle Man. what do you think's gonna happen in the next one? Do you think that Miracle Man's going to beat up? Do you think the two stories are gonna tie together?
Yes, I do say that. I do think they're going to tie together.
Do you think he's gonna save him just in the nick of time, or do you think the evil half of him is going to come out?
No, there was an evil hand.
That was in the very first.
So Miracle Man is trying to seek out young Miracle Man because
Yes.
he wants to
Apologize for giving him that unconsensual kiss. Remember?
I have no choice but to seek him out directly in hope of
Yeah.
finding an understanding.
Yeah.
Okay. And dare I say forgiveness.
Dare I say forgiveness.
Hidden from prying eyes in the nook behind my throne.
You don't remember
I
the
began my search.
you don't remember the unconsent.
No, I don't remember that part.
It wasn't sex. It was just an unconsensual kiss.
Okay.
And young Miracle Man doesn't know what to make of it, and that's why he flies off. As you do when someone kisses you and you don't. That was uncalled for, which I think is a decent lesson that you could be as powerful as Miracle Man is, but you have to respect other people's boundaries. You know, you can't just
I think that's what he wants to
apologize. Anyway, eventually Alan Moore's character. I said Alan Moore. The man in the cave.
They call him Alan?
He's clearly Alan Moore. Okay. The man in the cave is. He's going to die. I think because of the evil young Miracle Man. And evil young Miracle Man is going to be all like, I need to destroy the Marvel Universe. And Miracle Man's going to be all like, it's because of my uncouth behavior. I have been going through our old adventures, and now, yeah, and now, because he was seeing, young Miracle Man was seeing flashbacks the whole time. Flashbacks of either being experimented on or that building, the Wayward Home for Boys or whatever, clearly has some significance to him. Right? Because he's flipping. He's going through this place and he starts seeing phantoms, blue phantoms that the girl cannot see.
Yeah.
Show him the blue phantoms, Mom. It's the only Miracle Man out here. I want you to literally see what poor young Miracle Man is going through.
Go in there.
It starts, he has a dream on the train, but that's in black and white. When he actually gets to the building,
yeah, then they go. He doesn't want to go in, and she's like
No,
I
no,
don't
you
recognize anything. I think it feels, and it's boarded up. No
see,
problem. And she busts down the door.
see. So
And then he goes in there and he starts seeing, like you said, the phantom.
obviously there's some
And like, you can't see them?
kind of memory
Yes.
that he's trying to repress that happened.
And he like passes out.
And
That's what happens. He passes out.
the question is why?
What is he repressing?
Yeah. What's he repressing? And how is that going to connect with evil young Miracle Man from issue 0?
Mhm.
Yeah. I would give this book also a 4, but that's because it feels like they're halfway through the series, but yet we're no closer to finding out how he's going to impact the Marvel Universe. Because if I'm right and he shows up at the Marvel Universe, just hi everybody, um, I really wouldn't like that. I would like for him to actually be part of, not have this be just another random story, but have him know Captain America and Bucky Barnes and Spider-Man and all the other Marvel characters. Either A, he's gonna show up there one day with no explanation, or B, this is just another random story, and I don't like either alternative, so I give it a 4 because in a perfect version of this story, they explain or be leading up to him showing up there. You know, um, yeah. I have a Indiana Jones book coming. I reviewed Indiana Jones, but that will post next week.
The movie.
Yeah, the movie. Thank you, Mom.
The other book you still have to read.
And The Other World According to Bob, I mean The World According to Bob, name of my channel is The Other World According to Bob. I'm still working on, because I I guess I maneuver slower than I'd like. Um so that's what I'm working on. Hope you all enjoy that. I've been Bob. This has been The Other World According to Bob. Yeah, Bob out. Keep reading comics. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's see if any of those predictions were right.
Huh?